switch cameras from. Start up. We'll have to move it up a little bit. Come. Give everybody a minute. We'll get started. We'll coffee.
Barely feeling there's an echo.
I can barely hear you. There's an echo. I've got the volume turned up on mine, so turn on your end and it would make a difference. I can take the mic up to 100. Music's a bit loud. Bringing you down to 15 maybe. Still can barely hear you. Well, that probably won't help. Sounds great in my headphones. So you turn your volume up. The echo problem is back.
So you can hear both of us twice?
Alright. That's off. That's muted. That's muted. That's muted. I have no idea why there'd be an echo. There's not an echo in my headphones. The joys.
Is there still an echo?
You figure it out. Hello. Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? I can hear you, but you sound like you're in a tunnel. I have no idea. Let's see. Audio inputs is the microphone. Audio out is the headphones. Audio input. Okay, how about now? Why would they do this? Okay, how about now? Say something. Something
Thanks.
twice.
Something.
Something. Is there an echo? It's getting better. Still echoing. Okay. See if it just corrects itself like last week. But now the music's completely on. Can you hear the music still? I don't hear the music. Oh, there it is. You still hear the music? Okay, cool. Echoes better. Cool. All right. Let's do something. Hamburger meat. Got a pound of hamburger. We have a pound of ground deer meat. And we're going to season it and pass it off to the boy. He's going to stick his hands in and mix it all up. So we got a teaspoon of garlic powder. We have half a tablespoon of black pepper. We have a whole tablespoon.
He said he's clicked. Yeah, going. Send it to me in this one.
Half a tablespoon and a half of salt. Okay. We'll give it a listen. Now that I have headphones. So that's the meat. Pound of hamburger, pound of venison, tablespoon and a half of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a tablespoon of black pepper. He's going to mix this all up. I'm going to taste it, cook off a little piece and taste it. So we know this tastes right. Find this cord.
It won't load this one.
I haven't tried. This was already there. Switch to this cord.
What's the percentage on this beef?
The hamburger to venison?
No, the fat to lean.
Oh, the fat on the hamburger is 95. 95% hamburger? Yeah. And then of course the venison is like approaching zero. Alright, just going to check. Do what, babe?
Ads.
Okay. We did some roasted potatoes, little tiny potato squares, and roasted broccoli. Was that the string? Uh-oh. figure that. Spending way much time trying to fix issues that instead of cooking. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. Can you hear me at all? Just one. 2.
Hot.
Yeah, but whenever I played that one clip, it was pretty loud. This makes no sense. But when I played that clip, it was loud. Why is that echo going?
Monster Alex.
Sorry. Okay, how about now? Food time. What's up, Cat Beanie? It's Miss Beanie. Is it still echoing? Okay. No echoes. Okay. All right, so if we close that, I can't hear an echo. Okay, good. That's what we've been working on for, how long have we been streaming? 12 minutes? About 12 minutes. Hey, Carrot, how are you today? All right, so we finally got the echo thing figured out. Welcome in, Miss Beanie. Welcome in, Herbie. Welcome in, Carrot. And now we're back to the cutting board. All right, so doing hamburgers and fries. Gonna make a little sauce right here. So I need some minced onions. I was gonna run through the blitzer, but I figured why not? We'll just hand mince them, make it look all fancy. Man, you can hear that going through the onion, can't you? So the volume level is adjusted on y'all's end. Sounds okay. All right. Forgive me if I don't respond to chat in a quick method. I have to look across the room to see it. So in this sauce, it's going to be a typical, like a Thousand Island, Russian, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be the minced onions, a little bit of sweet relish, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup. Mix that all together. Got a sauce. There's going to be a lot of cutting here at the beginning before we actually get into cooking anything. I've already cut up the potatoes because they need to soak in water for at least a half an hour. So I'm going to go a little bit longer because we want good, crispy, fluffy potatoes. Crunchy on the outside, fluffy in the middle. There's my onion. Minced onions just going in here for now, because we're going to put minced onions on the burgers as well, just for a little extra onion flavor.
Do you have any towels?
towels,
Tallow.
cantaloupe.
Tallow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
need.
what I forgot.
Yeah, we're gonna need some. This is gonna dry out.
Yeah, I forgot about the beef tallow. All right, when you're using really lean meat, you got to add a little bit of fat to it. Do we want beef tallow or do we want bacon grease? I know it's kind of an absurd question, but how about we do one of each?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So we're going to do a tablespoon of tallow,
Tablespoon.
quote unquote. Pull that off. Okay. And then we're going to get some bacon fat. Bacon fat. We're going to put tablespoon.
We're cooking bacon.
Yeah, we're still making bacon. Can't have a cheeseburger without bacon. This is America.
Yeah.
If you like what you see, think positive. Oh, that worked. Sorry guys, I'm surprising myself with stuff that I'm doing and it's working. Mixing my spoon off. Alright, back to the onion. And I believe I've got it set to where anybody can make a clip. So, you know, something happens, it's clippable, clip worthy. Got that all mixed up, buddy?
Not yet.
Onions make my eyes crazy, right? There's a little neat trick about cutting onions. If you breathe through your mouth, it cuts down on how bad it affects your eyes. Little tidbit. And then the last little bit. Excuse me. So I take it the move went well, Miss Beanie. Good to see you back streaming yesterday. Or was that Friday? My days are running together. All right. There's the onion. Oops, things off. Set it over here for now. All right, we're gonna turn this eye on. We're gonna cook us a little piece of this meat, make sure it tastes okay. Then it can just sit and let all those flavors soak into the meat real good. I'm less stressed out now. Yesterday, yeah, it went as expected. Yeah, moving can be stressful all on its own. There's our sweet pickle relish.
Were we gonna put onions into the burger mix, or just
Say that one more time,
were we
please.
gonna put onions into the burger mix?
We can if you want to. I was going to put them on the griddle and then put the meat on top and then smash it in.
Oh, okay.
All right, so first we got our mayonnaise, about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And for this today, we're flying blind. I don't have any recipes. I'm just kind of winging it.
I'm just kind of fine.
Then we got mustard, some yellow good old fashioned French's mustard. Go with about a tablespoon. And about a tablespoon of ketchup. Heinz. It says Heinz this way too. A little bit of onion powder, about a teaspoon. Good pinch of salt. A little less pinch of pepper. Whoa. We have a little bit of paprika, probably about half a teaspoon. It's my little paprika jar. Isn't it cute? And then relish. 2 tablespoons to start. This is going to get adjusted. And then our onion, about the same amount, maybe a touch more. Kind of looks like a typical burger sauce, right? I'm going to get a different spoon to taste. And again, burger sauces you can modify them to fit your own taste. Taster spoon. Pretty good start. A little tangy. A little sweet, a little tangy. Sorry, I'll wipe that on the other side of your face next time. More salt, more garlic. We're adjusting at this point.
I think it's good.
Do what?
Is this on?
I think so. Oh, no. That one's on. Flip over to this oven. We're going to cook this little piece right here. So we make sure our seasoning's right. We need to add any more salt or pepper or anything. So we're good on the sauce? Okay. Sauce goes in the refrigerator.
Cool.
Pull out lettuce.
It's on.
Do what? Put mustard and ketchup out. Sticky. Yeah, I highly recommend if you're making your own burgers to taste them before you go full bore into it. Taste as you go.
Please cook it first, though.
Oh yeah, that's an idea. Great suggestion. Cooking tip of the day. Don't eat raw hamburger. Okay. I've often wondered where that number was. All right. Lettuce.
Oh, there it goes.
Is it sizzling? What kind of lettuce is this?
It's not butter lettuce.
Butterleaf, yeah, that's it.
Is it butter leaf?
It's a butterleaf, isn't it? Right. Hopefully this doesn't come on. You what, bud? Now if I do this, and do this, maybe I'll see it. Your stream manager. I really need to get more into this part of it. Whoa, what is happening? Pull this down. And put this over here. And click that. I don't think that helps me. Back to our little piece of meat. What's up, little fella? Got a little crispy on there. Cool, cool, cool. She's done. Cut her in half. Into little crispy bits. And the old gullet. I think we're there. That's tasty.
Yeah.
You've got the taster spoon. All right, lettuce. Checking all the potatoes right quick. All right, y'all haven't seen the potatoes, have you? Switch cameras, buddy. Never mind. There we go. Here's the potatoes. Just wedged them up. Try to get them as close to the same thickness as possible, so they all cook relatively at the same time. Soak them in water to get the starch out of them, so that it helps them crisp up a little bit. They firmed up real nice. So we're going to fill this back up with water again and let them soak some more. Maybe. Then our lettuce, I gotta rinse. Got some butter leaf. Just butter leaf. Say butter leaf. What is this?
The lettuce.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cut the end off that bad boy. Pull out the core.
Can I put the beef in the fridge?
Don't want no grit. Do what, buddy?
Put the beef in the fridge.
Yeah, just set it over here in the window. Crazy. Green leaf. It's green leaf lettuce, I've been told by the boss. Green leaf. Butter leaf's the little smooth jobs. Delay. Gotcha. So getting the lettuce rinsed off, and then we're going to shred it. Something about shredded lettuce on a burger is the way to go. I don't mind big leaves, but I prefer shredded. That's butter leaf. So we're having a lesson on leaf lettuce.
Butter on leaf lettuce.
Butter and leaf lettuce. Continue to put the shredded lettuce in. It'll work nicely, I think. Cool.
You think an egg in the burger mixture would be good?
I can't hear you, buddy.
Do you think an egg in the burger mixture would be good?
Egg? You can, but it'll come out dense like a meatloaf. That's why you put egg and meatloaf.
Oh, yeah, it's a binder.
Right. We got some pretty quality meat. Did you get any in your mouth?
Yeah. It's just coffee. It smells nice.
So to shred lettuce, stack it all up. I know this is exciting content. Appreciate y'all sticking around. But how could you not? You know what I mean? Till you get down to the little tiny ones. The little tiny ones, we'll set them aside. They'll get their own treatment. Cut this in half. Pull it all together nice and tight. Nice and steady. Roll it over. When it starts getting away from you, that's when you roll it. Keeps it nice and tight. Take all the little baby ones. We take the children, the mama, the daddy, everything. Everybody goes to the party. that in there. And then we're going to toss it together. You get even color distribution, so it looks pretty. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know if that container's going to be big enough.
Might need to pack it in there.
Yeah. Wanted some air to flow through it so it'll dry out a little bit. It's a little wet, but it'll be all right.
We have tomatoes.
Do we have what?
Tomatoes.
Yes. I'm fixing to cut them here in just a second. Tomatoes are coming up. And then we're going to have all kinds of changes. Because I got to move the cutting board. We got to pull the griddle out. We got to cut the, oh, don't forget to cut the buns.
Bread knife.
Yeah, we went and got some nice, fresh, soft bakery buns yesterday. Down a little bit. There, beautiful. Put the potatoes back in some water. You got that little green towel? Little green towel. Thank you. Wipe the cutting board off. Can you hand me those, how many we need? 4 buns?
Carrot.
What?
Did he see
Pull out
carrot?
the bread knife. 4 buns. Por favor.
4
buns.
Sorry, spaced out there for a second.
It's all right. Garlic powder, I think we're done with. Nice. Go ahead and slice the buns. And they're soft. Slip them to the side. So all your prep, get it done ahead of time, makes it a whole lot easier when you start cooking. Especially with something like burgers and fries. It's relatively quick compared to some of the other stuff we've done here. So we'll set these. And pull out a plate. We'll have to send Herbie to Gamblers Anonymous. All right. So now, since we got the serrated knife out, we're going to cut the tomatoes with it because it makes cutting tomatoes so much easier. Excuse me. Tomatoes. Some vine ripe tomatoes for you. We're only going to slice 2 of them. And we'll probably chop the other ones for salads or what have you. Oh yeah, for the burgers. Yeah. The other thing, so we got tomato, lettuce, onion, and we got some kosher dill sandwich slices, pickle chips, except they're long sliced. And then cheese and bacon. Rinse the tomatoes off. All right, so all my Streamlabs people out there, how can I tell when an ad is playing? Or is that not done in Streamlabs? Do I have to have the Twitch control thing pulled up? Teach me. So our other knife, the what now? So when a commercial or an ad is playing, I can't tell when I'm looking at Streamlabs because I've got my Streamlabs pulled up. So I don't know when an ad plays. But I know that there's a way to do that. But I don't think it's with Streamlabs. I think it has to be done through the Twitch app. I just don't know how to do that. So thin cutting the tomatoes. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. Maybe a little more. Without cutting the tips of my fingers off.
Yeah, that knife is gnarly.
And then this one right here, you cut it in half like this. Put a little pinch of salt on it. And you give it to your son. And he shakes his head. Yes, yes, that is what you do.
Is that like a kitchen rule or something?
Chicken mode.
Or like a kitchen rule?
It is a kitchen rule, I think. Do you want this one, baby? Well, don't get your fingers dirty. Then, of course, I have to eat the one that has the navel in it. I was going to say something else, but decided not to. I have to admit, it's kind of weird hearing myself. Oh, wow. So our little sliced tomatoes go in there. Tomato number 2, sacrificing his life. Any answers yet?
Nope.
So there's tomato number 2 in the bowl.
What kind of burgers you guys making?
The burgers are half and half. Cow, or typical hamburger, and venison.
Heard you. They're an ad jail.
That one's good. That one's got the navel on it. Agile.
Hey, she went before I did.
Well, I guess that's one way I'll know. And somebody actually says in chat, agile. Excuse me. So we're out here learning. Have the stove down a little bit because we got a piece of equipment that we've never used on stream before. That we're going to use today. All right, so what else do I need? Lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles. Don't need salt and pepper because that's already in the meat. The hamburger's ready. Potatoes are cut. Olive gel over. Thank you, Miss Beanie. Nice. So,
I don't know if you heard what type of burgers we were making.
oh yeah. If you didn't, it's half and half hamburger and venison. And it's got salt, pepper, garlic powder in the mince with a little bit of extra beef tallow because 95% lean hamburger, and deer meat is probably less than 5% fat, so we have to add extra fat into it.
And bacon grease.
And bacon grease. Yeah. A couple tablespoons of bacon grease and a tablespoon or so of beef tallow. That way we don't have wicked dry burgers. Can you open the
Yeah,
refrigerator
I'll
for
put
me,
bacon
buddy?
on the burger too.
Ooh, venison. You like venison? Let me show it to you right quick. Here's the mince.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming next.
What happens if you deep fry bacon?
If you deep fried it,
It just get really crispy, wouldn't it? Would
would.
the fat? What happened to the fat? Would it just like seep out into the oil?
Kat says, I don't think I've ever tried it, but I'm not opposed. Guys, you ever try it, you'll like it. No additives, no junk.
Yeah, venison's very delicious. Very lean meat. It's fairly good for you,
Yes, yes it is.
especially for man.
Yep. Good high protein content.
Wouldn't quite consider myself a man yet. My dad's one, but I'm one in the making, I guess.
You're a man in the making.
I'm a boy, not a man.
You're a young man. You can vote, but you can't quite drink. So you're like in between. You're in between man.
Yeah.
Okay, this is bacon.
If you didn't know, it's pork belly, thinly sliced.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this in half, just like that. Boy, that was easy.
If you're a Muslim or a Judaist, look away.
Correct. Run away. Hand me one of those rectangular metal pans. Bless, we can drink at 18, although I was drunk at 3 sometimes.
Said
kinda-
like a true Scotswoman.
Right? Let's see. Try not to make a big clinking noise. If I do, I apologize. Top off.
See that same rule applies with Americans, but with like bacon fat.
Right.
Instead of-
Especially in the South.
Yeah.
All right. So there's our bacon. I'm going to set it over here with our mince. Okay. I think we're. What time is it?
It's 10:48.
We're killing this, dude.
What dude did we kill him?
All of the dudes. A dude will not get away. All the dudes are screwed. Okay. Now, in Germany, they can drink at 16.
What?
Wow. See, I've always felt it should be 18,
Yeah.
or there should be a stipulation if you're in the military and have a military ID, you should be able to drink. You should be able to walk into a bar and get a drink.
Yeah.
Of course, most of them just walk into a USO and they get a drink anyways. And nobody's going to say anything.
Ever since 1920 in America, strict alcohol laws. They did stop people from drinking, but
That's when the bootleggers came into play.
yeah, started making moonshine and making it in secret. And,
That's right. If it wasn't for Prohibition, there wouldn't be NASCAR.
What?
NASCAR came from the Prohibition.
Wow.
Or their history is those bootleggers that were running shine,
Interesting.
going from one place to another as fast as they could. All right, so I'm gonna wash the cutting board off, get it put up, and we're gonna get the griddle. It's gonna go right here.
Where are we gonna put the cutting board?
Ptarmigan?
Where are we gonna put the cutting board?
Oh, we can just set it on the table until after we get done with the stream when we move all that stuff.
Where's the other?
It's right there. I use it. See all this? But what I was cutting was sliding all over it. Okay, this is our new cutting board. It's made out of titanium.
It's food safe cure.
It cuts down on the possibility of transferring raw food to each other. So, I like my wooden one. But if you keep your cutting boards clean and you sanitize them on a regular basis, especially if you cut chicken, greatly reduces the possibility of transferring diseases like salmonella.
Less cross contamination.
That would be cross-contamination.
Cadini said.
Can you get a... Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Once I become of age, I think I'd like to go to an Oktoberfest. Said this before.
Yeah, Oktoberfest will be fun. I say we book a trip to Scotland and go spend the night with the cat. So we can learn proper. Sorry, I know that was loud. Basically, I'm wasting time right now because we're fixing to start cooking and it's only going to take about 10 minutes. Well, a little bit longer. It's got to heat up. So rinsing my cutting board off, wash it down with soap because I did cut bacon on it.
Freaking coffee. Coffee. Good for the soul.
Yeah.
Just black coffee.
Straight black.
I like black coffee.
Well, mine's blonde because it's got Irish cream in it.
Irish cream.
Delicious. I only do it on the weekends. Oh, they would frown upon Irish cream at work.
You totally could sneak it in though. But again, I mean, you'd be driving home with alcohol in your system, which is not good. But
Well, the heat of the coffee evaporates the alcohol, so it's just the flavor of the cream. The cream. Can you pick that up for me? Can you take it over there?
the griddle.
It's the girdle.
He's a barber. What time are you gonna work? 12.
Less cross-contamination, nice. Yeah, there's certain things you want less of in life. That's one of them.
That looks proby? Are you talking about the plug to the griddle?
Kat said that, didn't she?
God.
The memories, the flashbacks.
Oh, God.
Run away!
First episode of South Park all over again.
Oh, gosh. All right. Get the grill wiped down. She's been put up for a long time. She's probably got a little bit of dust on her.
You know, when you drink your coffee and there's grounds in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it still tastes good. I can look past it, but
It's just fiber.
that's right. That's right.
All right, gonna move the knives out of the way. In she goes. Got our little spatula we're going to use to flip the burgers and the bacon. Ooh, bacon. That's going to take some time to cook.
Mm.
So we're going to go about 350.
God's gift.
350. Anybody knows South Park? Inserted like a pro. Okay, Elsa.
Jeez.
You know, we're coming up on what, our 35th wedding anniversary here in a couple weeks. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to stop there.
Dude.
All right. So on the other camera, some of you keen observers might have noticed that was a towel on the something. So flip cameras.
Oh, God.
Just don't get her a probe. Oh gosh, no.
All right.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that just ran through my head. Cat, don't get me in trouble.
Please.
Switch over cameras. All right, so first time seeing this. It's our little deep fryer. Don't use it often,
Also, don't stick your hand in it.
but yeah, I don't think, no, it's not on. We gotta turn it on. So of course, we're gonna be doing the French fries in here. I'm gonna start at 325 for about 3 minutes, and then take them out, let them cool. And we're gonna go back in at 375 for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Avert your eyes, child.
And ad time.
Oh, I'm a big boy. I think I'll be okay.
Ads running right now.
I appreciate your concern, though.
No. Oh, so he hit the ad time thing. So there's a way to force an ad, right? How do you do that? Hold on. No, that's Discord. That's Twitch, right? Creator dashboard, stream manager. Need a clip. That's a pretty good bit rate. Pre-roll ads off. Countdown. What is that?
What kind of oil are we using?
Content? No. Streaming tools? No. Alerts? No. Stream manager? Looks right. Huh. I have no idea how to force an ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're waiting on stuff to heat up now, so ads. No, I don't want to view the tutorial. I remember seeing it on my phone. Something to mess with later. So if we go back here, I'll send you a screenshot in Discord.
Sure.
Okay, but okay, you can go back. Ooh, that griddle's getting hot, boys.
God, my stomach is gurgling. Unrelated. Sorry.
I probably should have put a towel over here as well, huh?
What kind of oil are we using? Vegetable oil or peanut oil or?
That That is. What kind of oil is that? Grapeseed? No, not grapeseed. I can't remember. I don't think it's olive oil.
Audible.
A little light butter on the bread. Or do we want to use bacon grease?
Bacon grease.
Okay. Just getting stuff out of the way so I don't have to clean it from spatter later on.
Yeah, 8 viewers.
There's bacon grease.
You want to put it on the griddle and then like switch it
Yeah,
around?
we could. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now you're cooking with bacon grease. Still no ad? I have no idea. I'm not moving the mixer, it's too heavy. Okay, so now we can move the griddle up a little bit. Nice. Now it goes to an ad? Okay, cool. Did anybody see what I did with the bacon? Oh, there it is.
How are you gonna portion out the beef? Are you gonna use a scoop?
Yeah, probably.
Scoop? Sorry, I was probably loud.
Two of those?
That's the biggest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
No.
That's not gonna be enough.
It's not.
That was loud. Right. It's Pokemon's.
What? It's not Pokemon. It's Final Fantasy.
Bonnie buys it.
Or collection of games? I don't know. Isaac. They belong
Final Fantasy.
Isaac kept himself drawing pictures and playing with his toys while his mother watched the Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was
I
simple
know what we need.
and colorful.
10 seconds.
Yeah, small plate.
We're back.
Welcome back. That was loud.
I'll find enough for anyone's ears.
That was loud. Alright, so our griddle's getting hot. Our oil. Yeah, it's getting there. Switch over to the griddle, please. So on the griddle, we're gonna go ahead and get our bacon cooked. Set it to the side.
You want tongs?
Yeah. So we're gonna have some sizzle noise. But I think the noise cancel kicks in, so it may not be too bad. So how much bacon is too much bacon?
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's working on Sundays. I thought it was every other Sunday, but I got to be every Sunday through May and June, which means she has to work on our anniversary.
And that griddle's hot.
Yeah.
Like really hot. There's a grease trap right there, isn't there?
There is pretty trap.
Very nice.
Very nice. So how much bacon is too much bacon?
When you eat so much that you die.
Oh. That'd be like asking Cat, how much scotch is too much scotch?
Mom.
Blasphemer.
Blasphemer. Stupid question. How dare you?
Flip of the bacon. That is delicious.
cat said bye.
You hear him? Red. Cat
How
said bye.
loud is the sizzling?
Oh, she says bye, cat.
Is the... Sorry.
How much is what?
How bad's the sizzling? Can you hear the sizzling? Is it too loud?
I heard it right at the beginning, but then the noise canceling kicked in and shut it down. Oh, that's a fin, baby. It's gonna stick. Don't stick.
I'm gonna go wake up the sister. Take out my microphone.
Not yet.
No? Oh.
We still gotta we gotta do the fries, and then they gotta rest, and then for the
Okay.
second phase.
So we're gonna fry them and then bake them for a little bit?
No, we're gonna fry them, let them rest, and then we're
Oh,
gonna fry them again.
again. That's right.
It'll be a double fry.
Double fry.
But as you can guess, this is for straining. Uh-oh, another thin one. The thicker slices ain't too bad, the normal slice, but these thin ones, they wanna stick and burn. Well, not burn, but they want to be super crispy.
Crispy bacon. I kind of like it in between.
Kind of like that.
I kind of like the bacon in between. Like, it's too crispy, it's just like
All right.
a little bit of chew on it.
A little bit of not roll. Okay, that's all the bacon.
Yeah, the cuts on those range from like a little thick to pretty thick to like a little thin.
Yeah, it's like the pressure on the slicer fell off at some point.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's crazy how the flavor of meat can change depending on the thickness of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like pork belly tastes quite different than bacon, even though they're the same thing.
Right. Pork belly. We need to do pork belly again.
Hmm?
We need to do pork belly again. So this is bacon. And it's cooking. What can you say?
Did I give you the tongs?
Yeah, I got them. Sorry, I'm just used to using my hands.
Love some barbecue pork belly strips? Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. So I'm gonna let the bacon cook off, get crispy, but not overly so. Want it to have a little bit of body left on it. Well, these two right here are gonna be on them. Get that little heat out. Get that little heat out. So like most flat griddles, this thing has hot spots and cooler spots. Can't really say cold. Like that right there. You can see where the heat strip runs right around there. That's your hottest parts. Thick foil on top of that heat strip. Work with your equipment, people. Work with it.
Work with it.
Put you right there. This is when I wish I had a big piece of flat metal to sit on top of you.
Hello, Sparkle Lipsy.
Sparkle. Good day. Welcome
day.
in. So cool, so cool. We're cooking bacon because
Good.
bacon.
Sparkles is good? Alright.
Sorry. That's why you don't cook bacon naked right there. Spits and spats could burn your bits and bobs.
Yeah. Making burgers. Pork? Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah. Probably should give an update. We got burgers made with hamburger and venison.
Oh, pork is in like on the burger. Yeah, venison and beef.
Yeah, venison and beef. The pork part comes in right here, the bacon.
That's right.
And of course, it's going to have cheese, and lettuce and tomato and onions, and a sauce that we made earlier. Right now, I'm just trying to keep from burning the bacon. That was done. And then what we got over here to the left is just a straining setup. I think y'all can kind of see it right here. And it'll be used to strain the bacon as it is right now. And then the potatoes, and we fry the French fries in the fryer
Nice.
momentarily.
My son's 13th birthday was this weekend. Just rounded off with a cavalry at the 16th century inn. Had pork.
Sweet. To be 16 again. No, to be 13 again. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if my mind can remember that far back.
Happy 13th birthday to your son.
Yeah, no doubt. Happy 13th.
I'm 6 years past 13. That's weird to think about.
Mm-hmm. Of course, these curled up are really difficult.
And you're 43 years past 13.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 43 years ago. Just a bit. Just, it's like day before yesterday. Yes, I'm old, son. I get it.
That pork looks delicious, the perfect crispiness. Yes, 13 years. His big sis took us out. Quite an age gap. She's 29.
Sparkle's 29?
No. The son has a sister.
Oh, I got you.
She's 29.
Boy, that is a big age gap. There's 10 years between me and my brother. 3 years between our daughter and our son. 13 years is 16 years is a pretty big space. All right, I'm gonna scrape this bacon grease off of here. I wish I could leave it on and cook the burgers in it. That would add some extra flavor.
Yeah.
But there's little bits in there that are starting to burn already. See them right there? Yeah, we don't want that.
Mm-mm.
off with some water here in just a second. Yeah,
41 years ago for me, definitely don't remember. LOL.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, my wife and I would discuss many times what life would be like or how it would have been different if we would have had children earlier in our marriage. Our daughter didn't come until 12 years and 12 days after we were married. So, yeah. But it's been an interesting ride. Alright, what I'm fixing to do is dangerous.
You gonna pull the grease tray out?
No, I'm gonna wipe the
Grill off?
griddle off with a wet towel. Gotta be careful with this because it creates a lot of steam. Use a pair of tongs to keep your hand away from it. But it helps get these little burnt bits off of here so we don't transfer that burnt flavor into our hamburgers.
Not a bad thing though, right?
Shoot, no. Regrets are for the weak. You adapt and overcome. Alright, so the flat top of your wipe down. Sorry if that's overly loud. Doesn't sound loud to me, so hopefully it doesn't sound loud to you guys.
Just doing some towel cooking. Kat
what
says there's a 10-year gap between my oldest and youngest. Having them in my 20s, I definitely have more energy than in my 30s.
Amen to that. Yeah, trust me, there was those times when they were little that we both looked at each other like, oh, why didn't we do this 10 years ago? It wasn't too bad whenever they were little and you could set them down and then go away and then come back and they would still be in the same spot. But then they got mobile and it was like, what?
And I started thinking, it's scary, man.
That's right.
I have my Sparkle says I have my youngest at 41. Honestly, I think I have been a better parent. Patience comes with being older, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Agreed 100%.
Kat Vinny also said she agrees.
Yeah. Having those extra years of life experience makes a difference.
Yeah.
I struggled with some of the schoolwork that they had. It just, the way they were teaching it just didn't make sense to me. I don't know how many times I've apologized for those instances.
Well, why don't you do it like this? Well, the teacher says I have to do it this way.
Right. And I'm
And
a
then
big
you're
man, and the teacher wasn't so big, so.
And then you go, well, what's the point? Well, you can just get it this way, and it's a whole lot more convenient and actually better.
Yeah, why try to teach kids critical thinking? What's the point?
And doing it this way doesn't take anything away from it.
This is true. I don't care how you get to the correct answer, just as long as you can get to the correct answer. All right, our fryer is ready to go. Our bacon is good. What camera are we on? Switch over, buddy. So I'm gonna move the bacon over out of the way.
The way they do stuff now academically is so confusing. Lol, I'm like, WTF.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they intentionally made you more difficult than it ever needs to be.
I mean, back when you were in school, I mean, you didn't have as many sources to cheat, I guess. But I mean, I don't know how many kids in my graduating class just
Yeah.
got something to like an AI prompt to write an essay or something,
Right.
or just flipped out their phone, even just phones. You know, they just look at their phone during a test and just cheat their way to win, which isn't good for you in the long term.
Yeah.
Because if you cheat them, you're gonna want to cheat later. And if you cheat on something really important, like a college thesis, for an example, you're not gonna know anything. So, and that's where that reliance comes in. You know, you don't really know anything. You're just abusing something.
Yep. Yeah, the latest statistics that I was looking at the other day was, if you don't read anything at all, you're smarter than if you only watch online content.
Yep, because it keeps feeding you the same things over and over. Agree. Yeah. Maths used to be so straightforward. That's right. That is right. I think I have one or two math teachers in high school that were just, it was simple. You walk into the classroom, they give an in-depth example on how to do the problems. They'd give us a worksheet of like 20 questions, and then that was it. No, it was more like 30 to 40 questions to keep us busy for the class time, which I appreciated that simplicity.
Yeah, but did they actually teach you anything?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't move on unless everybody understood it.
That's good. See, that's what teaching is supposed to be about. All right, so going in with a little bit of fries. This is at 325. So we're not gonna get a lot of sizzle. And we're gonna go for 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Give them a shake every now and then to make sure they're not sticking together. Soaking them takes a lot of the starch out, so it reduces the chance of them really sticking, but still want to give it a shake. And the lid on there.
But on the same note, a lot of kids in my class, in previous classes, they're afraid to ask questions, and that's not good.
Well, yeah, they didn't want to look stupid.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been shown that it's okay to ask questions.
My son gets marked down for working stuff out, and
Yeah, that's wrong.
it is. It's just wrong. There's no point in that. I've had many instances like that, you know, where I've written down an answer for something, and then the teacher would ask me, "Well, how'd you get it?" And I said, "I worked it out in my head." And they're like, "No, I want you to write it down, or else I'm gonna, you know, mark it down or give you a 0 or whatever." And I was just like, "Okay, I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna be unreasonable with you. There's no point in doing that. Because you're just doing your job. So, what can you do?"
I need a, I need the press. Can you, since we're on that camera, open the cabinet and get the hand press?
Oh, okay. Where's it at?
Move the measuring cups.
Oh, there it is.
You see it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Put the measuring cups back.
Oh, yeah. So you need to be able to prove you're working. You being punished for being smart is madness. It helps prove you that they aren't cheating. Yeah, I understand the reasoning behind it 100%. But in my opinion, I think the cheating could be expedited if they just take up the phones at the beginning of class, or take up internet access at the beginning of class.
Don't allow them in the freaking building in the first place.
But once again, I still understand the reasoning behind it.
You don't want to do one patty like that?
2.
Not like that.
2.
2 patties like that?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta get chat involved with this. Okay, that is about a 5-ounce patty. Okay, I make them with this stainless steel ring. I work in a metal shop. This is my day job, and we had a stainless steel pipe, 4-inch stainless steel pipe. I had them cut me a piece of 1/2 inch off of it, and I make burger patties with stainless steel ring. So anyways, you get about a 4 to a 5-ounce patty, and the boy says 2 patties like this. Of course, he's 19 and can still eat 2 patties like this. So anyways, all right, 2 patties like that. Copy that. Need another plate. Easy.
Like, I'm not entirely against the idea of bringing phones to school. Because, I mean, if there's an emergency of some kind, especially in America,
Oh, that worked out really nice.
then you're not allowed to have phones in the classroom. And okay.
See,
That perfectly. That's a good resolution.
and if you need to get in touch with your child, you call the office at the school.
Yeah.
Just like was done here for hundreds of years. All right, so the fries cooked at 325 for 4 minutes. And we're gonna set them over here, spread them out, let them drain, let them cool.
Teacher usually keeps them in a basket at their desk. Yeah, I had a few teachers do that. The only problem with that is some kids would just lie about bringing their phone, and they just hide it in their backpack, and they wouldn't give it to the teacher. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're out of all that situation. All right, so we spread them out so they'll cool a little bit quicker. You don't want to try to taste one right now.
no, so they're not ready.
And then we go back with the next batch.
Well, I guess, but I was brought up as a child, a teenager, and we had no internet or phones. We survived. That's right.
Right?
That's right. I mean, the internet is nice, and good things can come of it, such as this stream, and being able to talk to people and interact and make great things and send them out. But when it comes to just the internet at whole, there's just a lot of bad stuff that can come from it. Like people who are chronically online, or they get all their information from one source.
Yeah. And you actually talk to them face to face and they get scared.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, you know. I had a group of friends who, anytime I'd share an opinion with them, they would get so almost offended. They would just get scared, you know. It's complicated now, I get it, yeah. I don't know, I just found myself, when I abstained from the internet, to be just a little bit happier.
Right. And see, a lot of the complications to me come from the use of the internet.
Yeah. Once again, it's not all bad,
No.
but that convenience can be a killer.
Right. I'm sure Sparkle can remember, and probably even Kat, back in the days where if the sun was up, you were outside
Mm.
running around, having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you still had chores you had to do. Just get your chores done and then head to the creek or head to the pond. Well, that was my case. Or go see your girlfriend, your future wife.
Came home and the street lights came on. That's right.
There you go. See, it's the same here.
Mm.
And if you
Mm-mm.
didn't, you got your butt tore up. So you learned.
Mm.
You don't want your butt tore up. You get home. I'm just pressing out the patties over here on the side. If anybody's wondering the noises they're hearing. So that's what it looks like. I clean
Sorry,
up
no
the
long
edges.
messages. Oh.
What? So no message check. Yep. It must have been. There's 4. Going through the meat pretty quick.
What was the character limit on the messages?
I thought I set it to 50.
50? Sorry about that.
Yeah. I'll have to check it. But I'm pretty sure I put it up to 50, which I thought was plenty. I should bump that up to 100 because being older and the type of stream this is, you might have better conversations if you give people the room to talk.
That's right. I think I'm typing fast and sending a lot. It's all good.
Right.
Like I'm a big. Sorry, go ahead.
You're in that mode of, oh my God, somebody that can have a conversation. What do I do? Go fingers, go.
Like I'm a big gamer, right? I really love video games, but you know I like watching YouTube as well, just like everybody else. But you know, recently I've just been thinking about stuff. You know, thinking about what I want to do, and I've just been thinking about wanting to get a job. You know, it just sounds nice. I've been driving a bit more, trying to get my license. A little bit later on that than most people.
Yeah, let's see. We all work at our own pace.
For me, I think it's important to be present IRL. Yeah,
Yeah, really.
100%. That's why, like, I've just kind of, I haven't really played anything on my computer in like a week. Oh, I guess other than last night with a few friends of mine. I've just kind of been chilling with my parents.
Well, it's all about the same things that we've talked about is moderation.
Mm-hmm. Too much of one thing can make you go crazy.
Correct.
Too much work, you go crazy. Too much free time, you go crazy. Too much food, you get fat. Too little food, you get malnourished.
We're not going to harp about food. My guy.
Especially right now with the tray full of bacon and starch.
We got a bucket of fat right here. They were putting starch into.
I love gaming, but I'm always IRL more and present in my kids' internet life. That's right. It's important.
Yeah.
Really, really important. You know, the whole like iPad kid thing, you know, where the parents go out in public and they give their kid an iPad because they don't want to fool with them.
Right. I just use the television. Look, it's Young Einsteins. It's a great show.
Like when I was little, my parents would take me out. Like even nowadays, like I take my phone with me, but I don't really get on it unless somebody shoots me a message.
All right, the last batch of fries. Not to interrupt the combo.
Oh, it's gonna be so delicious.
Goes in.
These fries are gonna be good. I wish you guys could try some of the stuff that we're making.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
wish I could like make a little mini burger and shoot it through the screen somehow.
Sparkle knows this isn't a typical food that we serve. She sees the pictures. And Sundays is kind of our, yeah, we're going to make something that's really not good for you day. Through the week, we do eat pretty well.
I took myself off Facebook 5 years ago. Goodness, it felt good.
Yeah. That was one of my Facebook got stolen. Somebody hacked it.
That's right.
And I just never made another one. And you're right. It's been nice. Not the only social media I have anymore. I don't know, is Discord considered social media?
No, but they're going corporate, which bit of a bummer. But no, not really.
But Instagram.
Instagram's, yeah.
Okay, well, I've got an Instagram where I put my food on, but I really don't interact.
I don't use social media much anymore, or I don't use social media anymore. Okay, so much rhetorical rubbish. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You can go down these rabbit holes that just consume you.
Right.
Take so much headspace, right? Yeah, seriously.
There's not a whole lot of room in there in the first place. I don't need any competition.
It would just bum me out, man. Like the other day, we were sitting in a Taco Bell, like a couple weeks ago or so, and there was a group of boys, maybe like 3 or so years younger than I am. I'm 19. They got their food and they sat down, and each of them pulled out their phones. They didn't talk to one another really. I mean, they would show each other clips and stuff, which I mean, I guess it's interacting a little bit, but none of them went out of their way to talk to one another. And that just made me feel a little bit bummed out. So, but, you know, couldn't focus on that because I was with my family and I was talking with them, right? So, that's depressing, yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. I'd have friend groups in high school that would do the same thing. We'd sit down to eat, and there would only be like a few friends in the group that were talking, and then the rest would be on their phones. So,
I think a lot of your friends didn't understand how you could spend time with your parents.
yeah.
Ooh, what are you doing that for?
Ew. You want to talk with me? Nah, I shouldn't say that.
They sure didn't mind the food whenever they came over here.
Oh, man.
All right. Last burger.
Hopefully us humans will learn to balance it all. But think we will look back at this and shake our heads.
You would hope, right?
I would hope so. I really do hope.
There's a saying, there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
Which means we just constantly repeat ourselves over and over.
That's
That's
right.
why I'm waiting for bell bottoms to come back.
Mullets are coming back.
Mullet, that's right.
Well, I've seen a lot of boys have mullets. A lot of them.
I don't have to worry about a mullet. Unless the new mullet is bald, then I'm hammering it.
Inverse mullet. You got it on your face.
Inverse mullet. It's the mullet on the inside that counts.
What do you mean? I still wear them.
Nice. Let's go.
Heck yes.
Hey, we're doing pretty good on the dishes front too.
What is my age
All
group?
right.
What does my age group say nowadays?
There's our burgers.
Nice. God, look at those, man. It's just beautiful. There ain't nothing like a burger. I'm telling you.
That's right. All right. you
Okay, so we have
want to-
unhealthy but yummy food. All right, yes.
That's the,
Yes.
that's the thing. You can do it every now and again.
Yeah,
But it goes back to that
moderation.
moderation. Exactly. All right, so we're gonna slide these over.
What's this here?
They're still a little warm. You want to take that brush and brush the buns with the
Bacon grease.
bacon grease. Just real lightly, not. Or no, wait a minute. We can just put it on the. We can
Oh,
put it on
okay,
the
okay.
griddle.
So you can just pour it on
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and then okay.
Yeah.
So just to recap, we got bacon, and we got bacon grease in the burger mixture, and we're also using bacon grease to toast the buns.
Correct.
So
Is there a problem here? I mean,
well, high caloric intake.
listen,
and
boy, the door is right there.
you can leave if you want.
So, right. This is going to be so good. It's going to make your tongue slap your face.
You're sorely lacking in bacon, is what I'm. See, preach it, preach it,
Right, right.
preach it, Cat Beanie.
She knows.
Sounds perfectly fine to me. That's right. That's right.
All right, got those spread out. Now we're going to crank our temp up to 375 on the fryer. Well, that's going to take about 4 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes to heat up. We're going to heat our griddle back up. Bacon is ready. All right, things are about to get spicy.
Spicy.
How did we take the picture? We normally take the picture right here. Oh, she set up her plate before she left.
She's thinking ahead, man.
Right? Well, she's at work now. She might be back in this stream.
8 people? Nice. Hello, everybody.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, appreciate the lurkers. Cup of coffee.
Have a coffee. Yeah, man. Interaction is really, really important.
Yeah, face to face is really, really important.
Forming bonds and
But having conversations like this,
yes,
where you got people from around the world
it's freaking awesome.
that can relate to similar topics, who'da thunk it?
It's a small world, man.
It really is. Really, truly is.
Hey, Cat Beanie, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage? Pretty strong question, I know, but
Just let me know if you want me to smack him. He should know the answer to the question.
whiskey, yes. Good answer. Freaking love whiskey.
Yep, yep. Oh yeah, for Mother's Day, Kat, I think that was in your transitional period, moving and everything. I made a whiskey sauce to go on some chicken. Delish. Oh, I used an Irish because Scottish is kind of expensive to be pouring into a dish.
Sacrilege.
We're not about that kind of money.
The positives of the internet, and there are a lot of positives, right? Yeah, there are. 100%.
Oh, sure.
Like a great example is Herbie. If we hadn't met Herbie through the internet, then we wouldn't have been able to have met him.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've seen each other in real life.
Sparkle says lemonade. I don't
Drink alcohol? Yeah, good on
Good
you.
on you.
Good on you. Don't drink alcohol.
Sorry, that was probably kind of loud.
We are fancy.
Fancy. Oh, I need to get my boy to do his Gaelic accent for you, so you can rate it. But you got to have something to read. Where's Discord? The cat bot.
Oh no.
Let's see. You ready for this, buddy?
Come on, man.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Don't put me on
Or
the
anything.
spot.
Let's see.
I'm not a Gaelic gladiator. That's an Irish accent. Quite Scottish.
A little bit. Australian politician drinks beer from his shoe in Parliament.
Wow.
Let's go.
Good times.
Let's find a cat bot.
I could quote a game character if you want me to. Scottish
Got
game
preggers
character.
with my daughter 29 years ago and never drink again.
Ah! Good decision. I can do Meet the Demo Man.
There's Cat right there.
Mhm.
That's her. Just a baby.
Do you know about the Demo Man from Team Fortress 2, Cab Beanie? Bit of an odd question.
There's a couple of them right there. One there and one there. Hold on, let me pull up.
No.
Nope. All right, buddy, it's up to you. I think Cat's still there.
Okay. Well, that's a lovely thought, dearie. If I could hug anyone on the server, it would surely be all my fellow Divergents. A big warm group hug to spread the love and joy among us. Everyone deserves a wee bit of comfort and kindness, don't you think?
How about that?
How's that? All right, no more.
I'm minimizing it. She said 10 or 20.
Nice. Nice. I'll take it.
All right.
Out of 10. Oh, okay. 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 Appreciate it.
Out of 10. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna flip these fries. We're gonna take about 3 or 4 of them. We're gonna do a test run.
Yeah, I like doing accents for some reason. It might be an American thing. I don't know.
What's that?
Just like doing accents.
Right.
How many accents are in America? There's Southern accent. There's our
bunch.
accent, which is somewhat normal. Northern accent. There's the. Well, I was just about to go down to the farm.
That's the Georgia accent.
Yeah.
Georgia peach accent.
And you got the New York accent. You know, I'm coming in with the boys.
You know what I mean?
Gotta get my mob together. We're brothers. You understand? Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna run a test on the fries before I start cooking the burgers.
Sparkle says, well, I have to go. Been fabulous dropping by. Look forward to the pics on Pete's Discord.
Thanks so much, Sparkle. Have a great day or a great evening wherever you're at. I guess it'd be an evening.
Had a great time talking to you.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks so much.
Cool. There you go.
Take care of your lovely people. You too. And
Have a
your
good one.
family. Uh-oh. They're actually brown.
Oh God.
4 minutes might be too long.
Why is it so loud?
Just that's the moisture. Oh yeah, we might have French fries.
French fries. Definitely not the first one I asked this. Why are they called French fries?
Mm-hmm. Why did France get the blame for it? All right, so we're gonna set up a station.
You want a towel? Paper towel?
No. We're gonna need. Are you done with this? Put this. No, we need to get the lettuce, the tomato, and the onion, and all that out.
Oh, okay.
And my flip flops are squeaking. How the heck did I cut my toe?
You cut your toe?
I cut my toe.
He cut his toe.
Hey, y'all.
Talent.
I cut my toe.
It's talent.
So there. Let me have the onions.
You can't show gore on Twitch.
What?
Can't show gore on Twitch.
What?
You can't show gore on Twitch.
What?
I don't know.
Toe.
I don't.
I'm lost. I'm not keeping up with that conversation.
How? I'm not sure, Kat.
I don't know. I just looked down
Just
and I thought it was something that I was cooking that fell. But let's see.
Must have been. I don't know.
But it wasn't. Let's pull this out. See that red spot on my big toe right there? I cut my toe.
It might be a little bit hard to see.
It's a red dot.
A little tiny red dot right there.
Tiny red dot. And then our setup is right there. That little tiny black box right there, that's the computer. Uh-oh, timer.
There we go.
All right, let's see what these bad boys look like. Oh, they look crunchy.
Crunchy. Testers, right?
These are testers, yeah. Sorry, let's knock the crap out of it.
What is that?
We hit them with a little bit of salt.
Salt.
Pinch of salt on there, just a touch. And we'll see if 4 minutes is good. Just a little pinch of salt.
Not too much.
Right.
Oh, oops.
Like the crunch.
Danger cooking? That's right.
Right?
Wounds build character.
Did I? I had no idea. I'm not going to burn any brain cells trying to figure it out.
Burned.
Alright, so let's not bust these up.
Okay. Patty's ready. Got bacon's ready. Got all the toppings. Got fries.
Oh, the sauce.
Sauce. Okay. Thoth. Oh, yeah, that's Thoth.
We just need to get the one plate, and then we can end the stream and then finish up. All right, time for a fry. I'm gonna try this skinny one.
Gonna need a trigger warning next time. No toes were harmed in the making of this live stream. That's right. If you are sensitive to blood, you are sensitive to blood, turn back.
But that's not true though. There was a toe that was harmed. Poor baby. Try that. A little bit of crunch on the outside, soft and fluffy in the middle. What do you think about that? Gotta show the camera. Where's the camera? Is it over here? Up here? There it is, right? Yeah, back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it focusing?
Soft, yeah.
Fluffy in the middle. Crunch.
Mm.
Another 30 seconds maybe?
30 more. A little bit more.
All right.
Crunchiness. We take this to sister. She's awake.
Is she awake?
I don't know. Let's go see.
You know she'll hit you if you wake her up. All right, so we're gonna go 430 on this.
Still able to be turned,
That'll be
so.
plenty there. And then we'll switch over to the griddle.
French fry?
And I don't think he knows that I can still,
A little bit warm.
still hear
Oh.
him. We'll find out.
Love you. Okay.
Burger. Burger. I don't think she'll want 2 patties.
No, probably just one.
Burger.
Oh my
God. Just a little bit. Put that right there so I can smash it.
You changed the. Yeah, you did.
2 for you, 1 for me, 1 for her. Put the sauce, lettuce, tomato. I got the onions over here. So on top of these, we're gonna put a little bit of diced
You
onion.
got the buns over there to soak up the.
Yep.
Okay. Be a little heavy with the onions on mine, if you can,
Okay.
because I like me some onions.
I mean, we can add some more whenever we put it on the bun.
Okay.
Onions are not going to be a problem. But you're right, if it's smashed into the meat good.
So what's the deal with people putting seasoning on the burgers after they've been cooked for a little bit on the griddle?
I mean, that's been done. A lot of people do it that way. But to me, they're not as flavorful because it's not in the meat.
Mm.
It's on top of the meat.
Agreed.
Come on. Beautiful.
And that'll shrink up a little bit as it cooks, right?
Yeah, it's going to draw up. But we got full-size buns, so just give it a little squish. Smash those onions in there. Heat the spatula back. Heat the press back up.
You want this one?
Give it a press.
Splatter.
This works just fine. Oh, for flipping?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't want to scratch the flat top.
Where's the flat one?
I don't know. We got silicone in there somewhere. She's not going to want sauce. She'll want mustard, lettuce, onion, no tomato, no ketchup.
Mustard, lettuce, cheese.
Yeah, I'm going to need the cheese whenever I go for the flip. Alright.
Did she, wait. Are we using American? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the white American. Something else just popped in my head, but slide these over. And then we're going to take a little drizzle.
What does Kat play? She play Minecraft?
Cat plays Minecraft on the Divergence server. And we do some shout outs right quick. So we're going to put that bun right there. A little bit of grease for that one. Put it right there. A little bit of grease right there. Put that one right there. That right there. Get our buns going. Nothing like a toasty bun. Give the fries a shake. See what they're looking. Ooh, French fries, boy. Hey, girl. Hey, everybody. Everybody in the club gets tipsy. Okay, plate. There's cheese. Timer. Let's for the fries. Let's go a little bit. And oh
My goodness.
that's what making grease does for you, folks.
Yeah, no problem, Cap. Oh. Look at that. They look banging. Yeah, they're banging.
Banging. Alright, so need that. Oh, that's. We're gonna need that plate. I'm gonna do a regular burger on that one, not Jade's. I'm gonna flip these over. So we got the onions on the bottom side, so they're gonna caramelize.
Okay. Mustard. Right.
I'm pretty sure mustard, lettuce.
Do you want to use
and-
hers as the picture or
No,
one of ours?
no, because we're gonna have the tomatoes, and I guess we better give her some bacon, huh?
Yeah.
Flip it over so it stays good. No, keep the plate. We'll make yours the heart attack burger. Oh crap!
That should be okay.
Salt.
Here. Yeah, go ahead. I'll prep the burger.
So the fries got done. Just hit them with a little salt. Give them a little toss. Like that. Maybe a little more salt. Set them right there. Then we're going with our cheese. Can't have a cheeseburger without
Cheese.
cheese.
Not quite.
Sorry, I had to. I had to. I didn't touch my elbow or anything. I just said it. I'm not that crazy. Alright, so a little more bacon drippings. Oh, put it on the counter. Waste not. Bacon drippings. I got you.
Does the order of putting this on really matter?
That kind of does. Yeah. So
I mean,
doesn't fall
patties at the
apart.
bottom, maybe.
yeah, if you take your sauce, what you got, and then onions on the bottom, and we'll show the picture right quick. Show it to the camera. This one.
Oh, ooh.
So we sauced them, hit it with an onion. Now lettuce.
Lettuce.
Yeah, watch.
Man, hold on.
You need a paper towel. Got to clean the plate. Your mama will have a fit. Don't clean the plate.
A little bit more.
Toasting the buns.
There we go.
Hamburger's looking good.
Probably good.
Yep. And then we'll put little two
Tomatoes on there?
patties. Yep. Tomatoes on with the lettuce. And some of these grilled onions on there.
Tomatoes, two. Just do two.
Man, that's a mouthful right there. Pause.
Dude. You could have refrained.
I can't. I just can't.
It's hard not to, man. It's just too funny. Is that
Okay.
one serving?
No. It's a little more than one. All right, come here.
Burger.
Going with the burger.
Oh, look at that. Perfect size buns, man.
Then the bacon.
Quattro?
Yep, 2 slices of bacon. You gotta hold it tight. And flip.
Oh my goodness.
And then you need a paper towel, wipe all those smudges up. And then we'll put your fries on there. And we'll turn this off.
I really want to set this down. So
I don't know where we're gonna take the picture.
Whoa!
And then we gotta go in with some more French fries. Did you get it wiped down?
Mhm.
All right, now put your fries on there. You know you're not getting all of these. You gotta share with your sister.
I don't like sharing. I'm joking.
Looking look good. Get that onion. All right. Time for picture taking. I gotta get these burgers off the grill. Then we can move the grill. Put the plate right here where it normally is. Oh!
No.
That was hot.
Did you hurt yourself?
I grabbed it. I shouldn't have grabbed it. It was hot.
Ow. You want me to put the fries in?
But I dropped it like it was hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Watch out. You never know what you're gonna get. All right.
Drop it like a copyright claim.
Exactly. Because your boy's in the place.
Goofy. You doing one patty?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
And then if I want another one, I'll just make another burger. All right, watch out. Coming through.
Hot, hot.
Grab that cutting board and everything. Nice and easy. This is hot. I think I'm just gonna go right here on the floor.
Wow, top down view. I mean, you can only see the bun.
Right. We're gonna take care of that in just a minute. Slide that up just a little bit. Got the fries going.
We ain't got no ranch, do we?
Ranch?
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunate.
We ain't had ranch in a long time.
Yeah.
That definitely shows everybody we're American.
If it wasn't already apparent enough.
All right, guys, we're coming in.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
actually, how about we use the light?
How's that? For the people that are still watching.
And the French fries. Turn that burger.
Oh yeah.
A double-decker, bacon and cheese, lettuce, onion, tomato, special sauce
Bacon. You already said bacon?
with twice fried French fries. Well, guys, appreciate everybody stopping by, watching another wonderful stream. Definitely appreciate all the interaction. That's awesome sauce. If you haven't followed, I appreciate you hitting that button down there if you're watching it on the backside. And Miss Beanie, you have a wonderful evening, right? Yeah. Kiss all your children. Let them know they're loved. Guys, thanks. We'll see y'all next time.